Hello everyone and welcome again to the Arma Attack YouTube channel. Here in this video you're gonna see the new update and the changes that it brought to the game. First of all, we have new Bastion character which is called the Burevestnik, and it has the following ability, which is a dome of dust and stuff that is able to mess up with the targeting system of the enemies within it, so they can't target characters outside it. So this is what the ability basically does, and it lasts for about 30 seconds if at level 8. The character itself is very easy to maneuver. It's a hovering character like the Obelisk, but unlike the Obelisk, it's very easy to maneuver, to change the movement direction. You don't suffer as much as you do with the Obelisk. So easily you could just order it to go left and right and it will respond immediately. And moving to or returning back to the stats, we can see that at level 8, which I already have, we can see that duration is 30 seconds and the radius is 30 meters and the cooldown is 40 seconds, which is not so bad. Now, I was trying to hit that hermit in front of me, but unfortunately the ability didn't follow the target that was in my targeting system. It just launched independently. Now, I aimed the shot carefully, manually, and I was able to achieve some result with it. As you can see, the enemy is no longer targeting me. It has the same mechanism of the Spitfire, but with the Spitfire it has an auto aim for the ability. But as we can see, or as we will see now, it doesn't have this auto aim, so you have to aim it yourself, otherwise you're gonna miss your shot, and that happened to me so many times. So the hermit character in the background wasn't able anymore to target me, and as a result it retreated back. Moving on to the next situation, here is a perfect example of the non-automatic aiming that the ability has. I messed up completely my shot. Now I aimed it carefully and was able to, you saw the bastion stopped. Now it fired again when it went outside of that dome. Same thing happens here. Once the ability hits, it seems that the enemies are unable to target me anymore, and this is the this is the point of the ability. Now another strategy is I have a bastion in front of me and I have other characters that are helping him in the background. So to eliminate the support that this bastion is getting, I fire the ability back, and I'm not afraid of the firepower of the bastion, so I can deal with him. Now, to save my teammate, I also launched the ability blinding the target, making him unable to target my teammate here, and we won as a result. Now, also saving my teammate, because this was the only danger in front of me, and as a result we were able to take out that enemy. Now below a certain point the weapons are unable to aim. If you saw, it virtually will hit the character itself, it will hit itself in the foot. So keep in mind that below a certain level the weapons can't aim anymore. Now what I found very interesting is that this character has its weapons mounted on top like the creeper from the hermit, so it's perfect for shooting above covers. And the traveler, I guess, the weapons here, the homing rocket launchers here from the Bastion Faction are perfect for this job. Now in the meanwhile, let me introduce you to the new weapon that was introduced in this update, and it is a heavy shotgun for the Imperial faction, basically a heavy Goliath. It has enormous damage and basically the same range of 100 meters. So returning back to our game here, as you can see, nobody bothered me at all. I was completely safe behind that cover and able to dish enormous amount of damage without even having to just move a little. Now you remember the obelisk, if descended from upper front, it gains a forward momentum. With this character, however, it's not the case. You're just not gonna have so much forward momentum. Here on this map, you can exploit this gap and just do enormous amount of damage. This is not an honorable way to play, by the way, but it's working. Some of the changes that happened to the game is the Maelstrom got nerfed in terms of damage and rate of fire, and another change for the Wisp, which was rebalanced, nerfed regarding the range, and regarding the ammo and the damage was buffed. The heavy suppressor and the suppressor were buffed in terms of range and damage, while got a little bit of spread. So those mainly are the changes that happened to the game in this update, in addition to some other changes that happened to the user interface, to some features. But regarding the weapons, this is everything that happened so far. Now I'm receiving damage from behind now at this point, and I find it perfect moment to use my ability. And you see here that the enemy was blind, was unable to hit me anymore. But when I got with him in the dome, actually the effect of that dome was negated, was 0. So that confirms the idea that the purpose of the ability is to prevent people inside it from shooting outside it. Inside, if two characters were inside, they're able to shoot one another, no problem. It's just on the boundary from the inside to the outside. Here, after every game, you have the ability to just give your opinion about what went well, what went wrong, and you have a new leagues, 2 new leagues, I guess. And you also here got explained that the faction XP is based on your performance, not necessarily on the victory or loss, but on your performance in comparison to your teammates. And also here you get the XPs that you have earned based on your performance in the game, maybe beacon captured, damage dealt, and kills also. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and bye bye.